Hello guys, we are here on TwoMoons channel with
Danijel.
What did you do?
I went 4-0 today at locals.
Which deck?
Dracotail Dragonmaid.
Okay, let's get to the deck profile.
So, of course, standard Dracotail ratios. I played 3 Mana, 3 Lucias, you need those cards. Then I played 2 Mululu because it doesn't really do anything on its own. Of course, it's a Dracotail fusion summon, but with the Dragonmaid cards, you don't want to draw as many normal summons. So I just got 1 Mululu to have less normal summons.
Yep.
And then, of course, Pawn and Urgula. I decided to play 1, and they're very good in this build. I will explain why later, but you need space, so only 1.
Yep.
And then 3 Ketu, of course, that's the best card of the deck.
Yep.
And 3 Rahu. I was thinking about cutting this to 2, but then again, you just need as many starters as you can have, so it wasn't a possibility to cut those. And then each trap once, you just need those for grind game, and they're good interruptions against basically every deck.
Yep.
So then, for the spice, we have 3 Dragonmaid Chamber,
Yep.
3 Dragonmaid Parlor,
Yep.
1 Chambra and 1 Lord Power. They're basically what raises the ceiling of this deck a lot. They provide you so much. You lose against some hand traps, but you can play around them very well. Fuva is of course an issue, but most of the time you can also play into it because you don't really care about what your opponent has.
Are Power and Chamber both the same, or is one of them better to start?
It depends on your hand. So into Fuva, Parlor is a little bit better because you give them 1 less draw.
I see.
If you have 5 mana and something to fuse off from Chamber, Chamber is a lot better because you can dodge Veiler and Imperm a lot better.
Yeah.
I can show you the combo later, but you want to see Chamber and 5 mana basically all of the time.
And these are the 4 bricks, right?
So changeover isn't really a brick. You want to see it if you can because it fusion summons for a dragon monster. So you don't care if you draw it. It's basically 1 polymerization more.
Okay.
And these are bricks basically. This can help you to save your normal summon if you start with any Dragontail monster and fuse it off.
Yep.
For example, if you start with Lucias, add 5 mana and you have this in hand, you
Yep.
can later resummon your Chamber or your Parlor. And this is going second, not so bad going second, because you can targeting negate something.
Yep.
Sometimes it helps, but most of the times you don't want to see them, to be honest.
Yep.
But drawing them isn't that bad. Then this is a brick, you don't want to see it. Only if you start with another name, with any of the names, to be honest, because again you can save your normal summon. But you would rather have something else, anything Dracotail or whatever.
Yep.
And yeah, changeover I already explained, very good card. And then I tried these 2 today. It's just to have 1 more push or to have 1 more dragon name. You can also use them to fuse into the Dragonmaid Omni Negate, so they help you a lot. I didn't really use them today, I didn't really draw them. This one came up once for game today, just to have the extra attack, and once to make seals because I didn't have anything else.
Perfect. Yep.
And then hand traps, 3 Fuva, 3 Veiler, 3 Nib, 3 Ash.
Yeah,
not that
standard.
much, not typical for the deck. Nib was the MVP today. You have to play this card.
Yep.
Then for the extra deck,
Yep.
you have to play 3 Alfarion. There's no other way around it. You need to discard 3 times. It just helps you for everything. Then just 1 Gulamel because of extra deck space, and most of the time you make it once and that's okay. Never came up that I needed the second one. Then Dragonmaid. So this is what makes the Dragonmaid package really good. You can contact fuse into this and then special the other name that you didn't use. So basically either Chamber or Parlor, and whatever you didn't use gets you changeover.
Yep.
So changeover to fuse, and then from there you go into the Omni Negate, and yeah, I don't have to explain Shu. it's an Omni negate. It also specials in your opponent's standby phase. Most of the time you use Lady to go into seals, and then in standby you can special summon her back, and then again in standby you can fuse.
Yeah, that's nice.
So yeah, it's really nice. This is what made my boards unbreakable basically. And then some tech cards. This is really important. Sometimes you start with Lucius and one Dragonmaid, and then you can just normal Lucius, add 5 mana, fuse with Lucius and the Dragonmaid name into into Secretarion, and then special the Dragonmaid name back and start your Dragonmaid combo from there.
Yeah.
I didn't use this once, only to banish it for the Dark and Light End Dragon.
Yeah.
Filial Aegis, one of the best cards in the extra deck, banishes something, bounces something back, can also trigger House. It's really niche, but sometimes it comes up. And Chaos, I didn't summon it today once, but in testing it was really good. Basically a pop 2, so really good card against Yami and most of the decks. And then of course the Striker Dragon to go into seals, and then SP to out Retaliating Sea.
Yeah.
This is also something that Dragonmaid provides you. So basically if you start with Chamber and you go into Striker Dragon and search Hospitality, they will most of the time chain Retaliating Sea to your Hospitality, and then you can just go into SP to out
that's really good play,
Retaliating Sea. So that's one big plus for the deck, yeah. And then for the side deck, Fenrir. I didn't side it once today, but I think it's mandatory again for Retaliating Sea and for other stuff like Herald of the Arclight. So you just need it, but I didn't side it once today. I played 2 Yummy, but I never went first, so I didn't side it.
It's also good because it helps you get cards into the hand to fuse again.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You get 1 body more in hand to fuse for your Dracotail names.
Yeah.
Then Phantasme. This card is insane in this deck because you always have your fusion plays for Chaos, for example, and when you play against Yami and they try to floodgate you, you can also start outing floodgates and other stuff with Chaos, and you have a targeting protection and you draw from it. So this card is insane. I would like to main it somehow, but it doesn't really make sense. But really good card in this deck.
Yeah.
And then Droll. Mitsu is really popular again. It also won me a match today against Mitsu and for any rogue decks at locals, but I think in this deck you can side Droll.
Also good against Luna.
Also, yeah, really good against some decks. Then one Magnamut. Of course it searches everything for you. Again, it's a hand trap against Mitsu, a hand trap against Yami. So, yeah.
My guy, don't beat the loose.
Then 3 Dark Ruler.
Yep.
Again, for all those decks that make some unbreakable boards like
Crystron
Canine Crystron or Yomi also, because sometimes you have real issues to out the Arclight, and then Dark Ruler helps. This also won me a game today against Yomi. Really good card because you struggle to break boards sometimes if your opponents have a lot of Omni negates. So also good card.
You can also rarely OTK with this deck, so it's
so it's fine. You basically just break their board, set up your board, and then most of the time they can't do anything anymore. And then I had 2 slots free. I didn't know what to side, to be honest, so I took 2 in evenly with me. In my previous builds this was for Vanquish K9. Today I didn't play against the deck, didn't come up once, didn't side once, so I'm thinking about putting something else in the deck instead of evenly, but I'm not really sure. Yeah. That's it.
Okay, Dani, thank you for the deck profile. Any shoutouts?
Shoutouts to Akil, shoutouts to Team Oni in general, and shoutouts to the Fusionist. This is basically his list. I just made some small changes. His deck theory, his deck, and very cool deck, and I like to play it, so thank you.
Yeah, we will leave his channel in the description, so you can check him out.
Yeah.
Okay guys, we are out. Thank you very much.
Bye bye.